a job. I'm literally still walking out.
If I could, hopefully I'll hit no pothole, tumble it down or some stuff. We're gonna ask him anything. I was like, oh. I was like, did he make you try on the uniform? She was like, no. And I was like, okay. So he, he comes and he basically kind of talks to the two of us at the table. But clearly he's directing the conversation to me because she had already interviewed, but she knows it and she's all in it. So cool. He asked me about my experience. I told him I was like bubbly, blah, blah, blah. He was like, I know. I was like, oh, okay. You know. So he basically gave me like the rundown of what we were hearing as to what I did in my past or whatever, and fine, cool. Then he's like, you cool with that? I was like, yeah, cool, thumbs up. He was like, all right, well, give me 3 minutes. I'm gonna go get you your stuff so that you can sign up for your liquor license, and we're gonna get the ball rolling. Then you'll come back and we'll do orientation. That's when I'll get your shoe size to give you your shoes and your uniform, and we'll get you rolling ASAP. I said, all right. Yeah, it was so simple. Then I kind of like got my paper, gave me the code, walked out the door. I did ask, because I'm a girl, I did ask how it would be leaving at night, like who watches us walk to the car, because y'all got me hooked up. Okay, so hopefully you all can see me. I'm just getting, alright, whatever. Basically, that was orientation. Sure. He gave me the rundown as far as what I will be doing next week for training. He gave me my schedule, my training schedule. Told me how many days out the week I'll be working on the computer versus working on the floor, and who I'd be working with. So it's cool. We're up. We're good. He basically said I didn't have to pay for my shoes, that they had some type of payment plan. The shoes were $40 now. I thought that they were $30. Oh, here we go. So that happened when I first walked in. Okay, when I first walked in, there were two other girls, 10:54 when I walked in. Because when I looked on my phone, it was like 10:55 and I had already sat down. So when I walked in, the hostess with the mostest, she told me to come sit down at the high tops. There were two other girls at two separate different tables, at high top tables. And so she just told me to come sit down and that the manager will be there shortly. Cool. Like, okay, interview. And he pointed to me, and before he even said anything, I said, we're gonna get, because I'm not doing it again. This man talks a lot. A whole lot. Love him. When he started interviewing them, he told them to like basically interview together. So they sat at the table with him, literally next to me. But what I was doing while he was interviewing them, obviously, it was 11 o'clock by then. So there were customers coming in and out. We had people walking inside, to be seated and waited on and all of that. So someone literally sat, it's like a high top wall. A guy was basically sitting in a booth adjacent to my high top table. But the wall was separating us. Okay. I was listening to how and it was a black girl, shout out to you, nice queen, sis, girl. So anyway, yeah, so I was just listening and paying attention to, one, how she greeted him, two, how she kept checking on him, how she took the order, and then he was sitting by himself, so I wanted to know, like, because they encourage you to sit with your customers, so do you just sit with, she was doing her thing, like, he's enjoying his wings, beer, and fries, because they're running a special for $13.99, boneless. Anyway. But the funny thing is that Atlanta Hooters just called and said that they were looking for me to come in at 11:13 tomorrow. protein shake because I don't eat. Then he goes and tells me like, oh yeah, you're gonna be pretty fast, so I already know that you're gonna be on the floor by Wednesday. You'll probably work 2 tables by yourself, and we'll see how you do. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you spread your wings and fly, baby. I said, all right. I like spreading my wings now. I'm gonna say, how you know I have?